You want to check first your brake pads, because over time these things will start glazing and your brake performance will go down. So in a tune-up, I will take a file and rub off the glazing so that you get a good braking contact. The next thing I would check is the braking surface to make sure that that contact that you're making is not cracked or broken. You don't want to have that happen. You can physically yourself check tires to make sure there's no cuts or anything sticking out of it. A lot of times if you rub the tire like that, you can feel something sticking out of the tire, and obviously that's going to cause you a flat. So there are a number of ways a mechanic can check to see if a chain is good. It's a chain checking tool, and it determines the length between each piece of the chain. If it gets too long, you'll ultimately only be riding on this part of the gear. Your chain will be loose between here, and if you hit a bump, you do run the risk of the chain jumping off. And if you're outside of the saddle and we're putting a lot of pressure onto you, you can throw the chain and cause a lot of damage. So you want to get a mechanic to check your chain, but other than that, you can check a lot of this yourself. You can grab your chain and you can look and you can see that that is very, very dirty. What this is road debris and the inside of the chain. That's a very, very fine grease, and ultimately what that will do is will wear down bits of your drivetrain faster. So that's why you want to have a tune-up or a drivetrain cleaning on a regular basis. Beyond that, your derailleurs are running your drivetrain. You want to make sure that the cables aren't frayed or that there's a cable end on them to keep them from fraying. You can physically grab a cable and rub it. It should be smooth and it shouldn't feel dirty. A lot of times your cable's exposed and everything that you're riding with and getting hit in the face with is also going on to your cabling system and causing it to degrade. Ultimately, your shifting is going to be worse, but your braking could fail as well if that cable decides to break. So those are the 3 things that you can check right before your race season. Good luck.